So now it's my fault that you don't meet the requirements? You're what's happening? It's Chris Hall here. You are now tuned into the Chris Hall Show. I need everybody within the sound of my voice to follow me on Instagram at ChrisHallATL. Once you get to that page, I need you to go to the link in the bio. That'll take you to my YouTube page. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. That keeps you alerted with all the new content that I drop on my YouTube channel. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to talk about a meme that I seen or a quote. I'm going to start doing these meme recaps every Monday. I'm going to call it Meme Mondays. Don't steal my shit. Okay. I'm watching you. I'm going to call it Meme Mondays, to where I break down a quote, a video, or something that has went viral, or something that someone sends me that I just break down. So today's quote is by a poet, Mark Anthony, not Mark Anthony, the singer, songwriter, Mark Anthony, the poet. This is Mark with a K. Okay. It was sent to me by a friend of mine. We spoke about it a little bit, and I just wanted to say my opinion. That post is going to be somewhere on the screen. I don't know. Once I finish editing, you'll see it. I'm going to read it. Here you go. So it states, you should never be with somebody who makes you feel like you're not enough. Find the one who feels like home. Mark Anthony, end quote. So that usually is defined or taken one way, meaning that you, let's use a woman, for instance, right? You believe that you've done all that you can and somebody is not appreciating what you have done. So that is when you exit, because you should not be with someone who makes you feel like you're not enough. This person isn't appreciating you, taking you for granted, things of that nature. That's usually how most of us look at it. Me, I'm an independent thinker. I think of things a lot differently than most people. Not to say that the first way of thinking of it is not a valid way of thinking of it. That's a valid opinion. It's a valid statement. I know most women in my comment section are going to go all the way to abuse and, mental anguish and mental abuse and trauma and things like that us men put them through. I understand. Women usually go to the extreme. I'm going to reel it in a little bit. Also, don't forget what the doctor prescribed: 100 milligrams of, if it don't apply, let it fly. Don't be so easily offended. I look at it this way, to where this goes for a man and a woman. I'll even have some examples as well. So think about this as a basketball player, as a free agent, right? So even if you don't know about basketball, you know about contracts, performance, things like that from work. So let's say that a free agent would like to play for a specific team. Let's go with the Hawks, right? Let's go with the Hawks. Now, in your position, the Hawks need a certain amount of production from you, right? You decide to sign with the Hawks and you do not produce what that what that team, I'm starting to mix up with the analogy, but what that team wants you to produce. They wanted you to produce 15, 8, and 8, right? You produced 10, 4, and 3. Okay. You underproduced what you said that you were capable of producing. You signed a 1-year contract. You come back that next year, that team says, we really expected you to score 15, 8, and 8. You did not meet our expectations. So instead of that person, going out in the off season, getting some more reps in, getting some more shots in, getting in the gym, calling up LeBron, calling up LeBron, get with his, his workout regimen, getting in the gym in the summertime with him to get prepared for the season. Instead of doing that, you decide to leave, right? You decide to leave and take the same numbers to a lesser team. Now that would make sense, right? The only problem in switching back to actual real life is there's some women and men, but I'm going to use women as an example right now. There are some women who are only capable of those 10 points, 4 boards, and 3 assists. Okay. They are only capable of that. But they are still looking to sign with teams with the Hawks production, asking for what the Hawks are asking from production. But they continue to go into these teams with the same mentality they had before. So what do? They continuously blame the team instead of blaming them for trying to sign with teams who have playoff expectations. Okay. If you are an underperformer, you may either need to go to the bench or you may need to get with a underperforming team. You may need to holler at the Bobcats, may need to holler at the Kings. The Bulls is looking all right now, but you may need to holler at the Bulls, something like that. You need not holler at Milwaukee. You need not holler at LA, both LA teams, okay? Because you do not produce what those teams need you to produce because they have playoff aspirations, okay? You don't have playoff skills. And I'll even put it to a man. It's similar to a man, right? And I'm gonna be honest, men do this all the time to where they are not at the level of a woman. And when I say that, I mean looks and status, cachet. And sometimes women have even bossed up to where they are above men in financial. So this man, let's say, meets this woman, beautiful woman, supermodel-esque, okay? And he thinks that he's gonna bag this woman. He walks up to her, he pops, he shrugs his shoulders. He's ready to go. He's got his chest out. And she says, no, baby, you don't earn enough. That man will say, all right, sweetheart, it's all good. Turn around, and when he goes to his friends, and his friends say, hey, Chris Hall, what happened, man? You got her number? Nah, man, that chick a gold digger, bro. She just want niggas for their money. See, men do it as well, but it's not shunned upon too much because we say it as if y'all are gold diggers, to where when it's flipped around on y'all end, y'all say it as if we just not ready for you when you are not ready for us. Now you see how that can go both ways. For all my critics in the comment section who think that I only talk about women, well, I'm sorry. I only date women. You date men. So you holler at me, you come on the show and defend yourself. Fight back. Put up a set. That's all I wanted to say about that. Hope you all enjoyed the content. This is Chris Hall. You have been listening to the Chris Hall Show. Holla at your boy.